Hello and welcome. Today we are going to talk about a Taurus zodiac sign. For centuries, the bull has been a symbol of strength, tenacity, virility, and power. Left alone, a bull will happily graze, but if it is bothered, it will charge. Similarly, the Taurus personality is thought to be calm and peaceful, but when their anger is aroused, their temper can be wicked. Taurians are often quite disturbed by sudden changes. They prefer their lives stable and secure. Taurians are thought to be persevering, strong individuals, who can also be quite bullheaded. They can be dogged and determined when they have a goal in mind. Taurians are also quite sensual and, often, self-indulgent beasts. The glyph for Taurus, quite simply, represents the bull's head and horns. The sun is in Taurus from approximately April 20th to May 20th, depending on the year. There is something very solid about Taurus natives, no matter what the rest of their charts say about them. Though they are dependable most of the time, this generally shows itself more in habit than in outright helpfulness. Taurus natives are sensual folk, and this includes sex, but extends to pleasures in all areas. They delight in the sensual pleasures of food, a comfortable blanket, a richly colored aquarium to look at, the smell of flowers or spring rain, pleasing melodies coming from their stereos, and so forth. Some might even say they live through their senses more than most. When Taurus natives work, they work hard. They do it with a steadiness that may rarely be considered quick. Rather, it's a dependable, plodding, and steady effort that has its payoffs. Security is immensely important to Taurus. Some of them actively seek wealth, while others are content to be comfortable. The Taurus definition of comfortable may not be exactly the same as the rest of the signs, but comfort is definitely a driving force. Although hard-working, their fixed and comfort-loving nature sometimes makes them appear lazy. This is only because they separate work and leisure so well. When they work hard, and when they don't really play as such, they relax. A solar Taurus who has kicked his or her feet up is rooted there. You'd be hard-pressed to get them to move. On a mental level, you'll likely have the same problem. Taurians stick with things and ideas, and therein lies one of the reasons why they are known for their stubbornness. Taurus is a fixed sign, and they have a fair measure of tradition and steadiness in their makeup that keeps them rooted. The possessiveness associated with Taurus shows up in all areas of life in some way. Taurus likes to own things, and sometimes people. A nice home, a piece of land, this can be modest, a paid-off car, that aquarium mentioned earlier, a couple pets, maybe a solid business. In love and relationship, there is an earthy kind of possessiveness that may be considered jealousy by some, but there is actually quite a difference between being possessive and being jealous. Taurus natives are rarely jealous and petty. They do, however, think of the people they love as theirs. It adds to their sense of security.